So getting on that point of like you not having the money but getting into real estate, I feel like a lot of people, the reason why they feel like they need shit tons of money, they feel like they need hundreds of thousands of dollars to get into real estate. I think number one, it's just an easy excuse where like, oh, I don't have the money, I can't get into real estate. Yeah. So kind of talk about like and how people can get into real estate even if they don't have a ton of money.
Yeah, you have to get creative. There's so much money out there. Money, like me and my partner always say, is very easy to get. There's a lot of money floating around out in this world, guys. So you can really go out and take and get as much as you really want to get. So you got to get creative. You got to partner up sometimes to ladder up. And there's a lot of private money out there. You can Google private lenders Boston, hard money Boston. They're all over the place. Do you need a little bit of capital? Of course. But I would say you can get started with as little as $10,000, $15,000, which to some is a lot of money. And I get that. It is a lot of money. But if you could save up $10,000-$15,000 and you had good credit and you had a stable job, you can call these private money guys, and they will give you an opportunity, you know. So or partner up with two guys and, you know, put 30 grand and then go to the private money guys. So you have to get creative. You got to think you can do it. I mean, we're doing big projects right now that are upwards of $10 million, and it's like, I went from buying that initial house at $65,000. I never thought I'd be building a $10 million building. Now, in my crazy mind, I think I can build $100 million buildings, and I think at some point we will. It's just you have to develop the mindset that you can do it, and you got to get a relentless pursuit to do it.
Yeah. What do you think's been your best? So you've done obviously some flips, you've done some holds. What's your best flip been?
My best flip. My best flip was probably a couple summers ago. I bought a condo in Lowell, and I flipped it in like 4 weeks, and I think I made about $150,000. And it was just I didn't even want to go look at it. That was the craziest part. I'm like, there's no money in a flip on a second floor in South Lowell. And next thing you know, I opened the door and I was like, wow, this is an awesome property. And I quickly put it in contract. We quickly closed. We renovated it super, super fast. It came out incredible. I didn't even want to sell it at the end because I was like, I loved it. I wanted to keep it. And but I sold it and I did really, really well. It was a great flip. But I also I remember one summer I put like 3 houses in contracts, like under agreement, $1,000, $1,000. I sold those contracts to you, Tommy, and John, and I made like $50,000.
So is that technically like a wholesale?
Yeah, it was like a wholesale.
Yeah.
I just sold the contracts, and that was an awesome month. I made like $150,000 one month, and I tied up. I think I had a total of $11,000 tied up at that point. So that's something people can do with no money. You need $1,000 or $500. Go tie up a property and then just bring it to somebody that's in the real estate game and say, hey, I got this property. This guy wanted to sell. I got it under agreement for $250K. Will you give me $270K? Yeah, I'll give you $270, and you're gonna make $20K. Yeah. So it's just another game that people aren't really aware of. That something else I'll teach you in my course.